Hi everyone, my name is João Afonso. I'm co-founder and CEO of Musikki. Musikki started as a music information and discovery platform back in 2010 when I realized how difficult it was to keep track of all the new music that's coming out every day and all the content that's being submitted to the web every second, all the music content, music information. Because you have all these sources, and even when you find something new, you still have to go to YouTube to listen to the music. If you like it, you go to Wikipedia to read about the band. If you really dig it, you have to jump to Amazon or Songkick to buy the record or the ticket to the show. And there's something that connects all of this, right? It's the artist, the album, or the song. So I started working on this algorithm that matches existing internet content and information and services to the right artist, album, and song. We started by making an alpha prototype. With that, we applied to several competitions to get funding, and we won a venture competition co-organized by the MIT in 2012. We got 200,000 euros in funding. We also won last year the National Award for the Creative Industries in Portugal with an extra 25K, and in between we made also a seed round. With the money gathered, we went on stealth mode to improve the backend and our own API and creating new applications. We just launched, soft launched, our iOS app, which I'm about to demo you. I did this screenshot last night. I'm going to walk through the video and tell you what's happening and how we do this and how we plan to evolve from here. So in this example, I'm going to search by Grimes. And what happens here is that as soon as the user hits tab, we are collecting the information in this precise moment in time. So the information gathered for the artist profile is the most updated information in this particular moment in time. So even the snippets from the most relevant songs are the most relevant songs in this precise moment. So latest news, biography. You can buy music, obviously. You can listen through streaming services like Deezer, RDO, or Spotify. We'll be adding more soon. You can buy, as I said, you can follow artists. I'll explain you at the end how that works. And you have biography, official links, official videos, albums, shows, and news. And news, we're doing something cool. We're doing like a on-demand clipping of the artist on the network. So let me just pause for a second. When we started this, we started by just consuming a set of APIs, but we quickly realized that it wasn't enough to get to the quality level that we want from our products. So we create our own technology, our own Google crawlers that go to specific sources and go to index music information, articles, reviews, social media posts, and we started with a few sources, Pitchfork, Rolling Stone, Billboard, and so on, but we're adding more, Resident Advisor, Consequence of Sound, Drowned in Sound, and so on, and we're going deeper on the algorithm. So we're reaching a point where we can tell you if the artist is the main subject of the news or is just mentioned on the news. And we're doing the same for social media. So I think I have an example of that as well. So if you go to Twitter, we're doing the same with Twitter, with Facebook, and we're adding Instagram as well. So identifying if this post is really about this artist or not, or about the work of this artist, and filtering all of that. We're also doing other things with other features based on the knowledge of music. For example, the related artists. You normally have similar artists, right? So what people listen to also listen to this. But we're adding from the same label collaboration, so you get to know which artist as this artist collaborated with. And let me just pause for a second as well. So Blood Diamonds made a collaboration with Grimes, and this is just the beginning of something. It's just the basis of what we want to build on top of this. So we're, in this case, related with adding people, bands who usually tour with this band, side projects influenced by, and things like that. So this was the automatic profile of an artist, but we do the same for the album and the song. And next is an example of a search for a song. This example is a case of you. And I chose the version of, in this case, James Blake. What happens here again is it builds the latest information, and you can preview his version of the song. You can buy it, you can listen, add the songs to your favorites. You can see in which album was the first release, lyrics, other albums it was released, and another cool feature based on music knowledge is song covers. So you can tell you which song covers were made from this song, You can find new artists based on this. And obviously, you can also see who played the original song of A Case of You, which was, as some of you may know, or all of you, Johnny Mitchell in the album Blue in 1971. So if you're a young guy, you didn't know, you know James Blake, but you love this song, you go search for it, you look, there's an original song, you go and listen to the original song played by Johnny Mitchell. You ended up liking this, you can, continue, this builds, again, the profile around the song, and you can have access to the same kind of information, and then you can, if you liked it, you can again build the profile of Johnny Mitchell out of here. So you click. It's a loop, a constant loop of getting to know new things, new artists, new works. And again, let me pause briefly here. So we started with artist, album, and song, but we want to map every single music object online. And by object, I mean artists, album, labels, producers. Even the guy that creates the cover artwork of an album. And the idea is that when you get, for example, to an album profile, if you see the name of the artist, you click, you build the artist profile. If you click on the label, you'll build the label profile, all the artists, all the albums on the catalog. If you click on the producer, you go to the producer's page, you see all the albums he produced. If you did any other type of role, like sound engineer on other albums, you click and you see all the albums he mixed. So it's a constant loop, and it's discovery of music based on the knowledge of music. Here we have an example of accessing the discography, albums. You could go and check the albums. Another cool thing that we're doing is that, let me just pause again, is that when I say we are mapping everything in music, it's not only digital. We're trying to also map the physical side, and we think we can merge the physical with the digital. And the easiest way, as we saw it, because this is just the beginning, is to use something that's already there. So since the mid-'80s forward, almost every album has a barcode. So we started mapping barcodes with editions, and what we can do, if you want to search for an album, instead of just entering the title, you can just get the camera close to the barcode, and it builds the album profile. And you can listen 30 seconds of each song, you can check the reviews, you can buy the record, listen, add it to your collection, check all the different editions that came out, the Japanese vinyl edition and so on. You can check the reviews. And one of the things we're doing is, as I said, we're just starting to map everything, is adding an average rating. So you'll be able, in a few weeks, in one of these updates, you'll be able to immediately see what's the average rating of this album in the internet. So it will be here, just pausing here, it will be here in this space, 9 out of 10 for a computer by Radiohead. And a cool use of this feature is when you walk into a record store, instead of asking the guy, the assistant in the store to let you listen to the record or check the record, you can just pick your phone, hang the record, and scan the barcode, listen to the record, check the reviews, check the credits, and decide, I want to take this record home, or just save it and come back later to get it. And this is just the first step to that merging between physical and digital, because we're going further. We're working now with images, and by images I don't mean cover art only. We're working with music images, and our goal for the next few months is to add a feature for scanning images where you can be walking on the street, past the Barbican, you see a poster, you don't know the artist on the poster, you take a picture, it recognizes the artist, it leads you to the profile here, and you listen, you like it, you get in the Barbican, and you buy the ticket, or you buy the ticket right from the app. So this is the kind of things we're building. We've been compared, for some people, like an IMDb for music, but in real time. And one of the things that we are adding to our app to make it different is that when you use IMDb, you go there when you have any question about who plays in this movie, who is the director. So you go there from time to time. But we want you to come here every day. And since we're monitoring the web for new content, what we're doing is that every time we detect a new official video, a new release, a new gig announced, we send you a notification of one of the artists that you're following. You send you a notification saying, Conor Roberts just uploaded a new video, Broken Bells just uploaded a new video, or Bat for Lashes just announced a new album coming out on November 25th with a pre-order option, call to action, or pre-listen if you want. And in this way, we think we're also creating a new channel. So if people get used to use this music feed, labels, artists, managers can use this also to reach the fans that they know they like, that like their music, that buy their records. So one of the cool uses for this is, for example, we can allow through our dashboards a label, let's say Warner or Parlophone, that want to announce something about Damon Albarn. They can say, so people that like or own albums from Damon Albarn, Graham Coxon, Blur, or Gorillaz in London and nearby will receive this notification saying, in 2 hours, free concert for the first 1,000 people at the Barbican. So, and you send a push notification out. So it's the kind of things we're working. We're doing this, and we have, this is our consumer-facing thing, let's say. We're also in the spirit of the Music Tech Fest, and because we started consuming APIs, we also believe that it's our obligation. It's even ethical if we use APIs to release our own API and to share with everyone else. So we'll be releasing our own API that you'll be able to have access to all of this in a couple of months. Developers can create new applications. Existing startups can improve the experience on their applications using our data and the other features that I mentioned that we're working on. And that's it. Thanks.